All right, y'all. It's time for top of the morning with the TUC twins. Let's get it popping.
Doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. This year, in order to see benefits for our communities, we need to vote outside the box. Find out more by visiting us at tuconservative.com.
Nice call. Do you like a Tribe Called Quest? Well, you gonna love the Urban Conservative.
Do you like manwich and nachos? Well, then you love the Urban Conservative.
Do you like guns? Do you like butter? Well, you're gonna love the Urban Conservative.
Yo, what's good, son? You like Pitbull, say? You like solving Sudoku puzzles? Then you gonna love the Urban Conservative.
Hey, buddy, if your car making a sound like this, you might want to get you some power steering fluid and check out the Urban Conservative podcast.
Are you
And I'm running for U.S. House District 12 here in Charlotte as a Republican this November. We know that the Democrat machine controls Charlotte, but a common sense Republican like me can win if we can get our message out to the voters. If you're like me and fed up with deep state career politicians like Alma Adams and Joe Biden, help me send a message that their time is up. I've done something by running for Congress. Now I need you to do something. Visit aliforcongress.com. Make a contribution. Together, we can make America better. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time for top of the morning. I don't know what shot Ali missed on the intro. That was a whole miss.
So good morning. It's time for top of the morning.
Yeah, but you didn't give them what the show was about. Yo, this morning we're gonna talk about Kamala. We're gonna about. You didn't do none of that.
Decaf, bro. I'm chopping it up to the decaf.
I figured it was something. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, top of the morning. Shouts out to everybody that supports what we do here. You can visit the website tuconservative.com. tuconservative.com. Get yourself a t-shirt, a mug, or something like that. Please don't even play that music. Don't even do it to us.
There you go. There's the website, ladies and gentlemen. There you go.
Yeah. If you wanna support the podcast, listen to previous episodes, support what we got going on here. Again, tuconservative.com is the website. Get yourself a work privilege shirt and or mug. Something with our face on it, a little cup, look, I got mine. Look, I got mine right here.
Look, I am out of it today. Y'all know if you live in North Carolina, you know what red cup this is, y'all. You know what that is.
Now, what cup is that for the record?
That is the Circle K cup.
So do y'all? Well, y'all don't have this out there. Y'all don't have that right there.
No, we don't have that.
No,
we don't have that.
Shouts out to the folks at Goldberg's around the corner from the house. Clutch on the coffee this morning. So I gotta share this with you. I made a terrible coffee. I don't know if faux pas is the right word, but so yeah. Hold on. Let me go like this. Right. So this is what I do. Past maybe week and a half, 2 weeks, we've been so busy. Heather and I haven't had time to make coffee at home. We just every time we went to the grocery store, we were like, oh, we forgot to buy coffee. Buy the half and half, no coffee. So we've been like, oh, we're gonna stop at the Sev, get some coffee at the Sev. Great cup of coffee from the 7-Eleven. So what is today? Monday. So I go to the grocery store on Saturday. Saturday night. I go to the grocery store. I pick up a bag of coffee. Okay.
8 o'clock. I'm feeling you. 8 o'clock. Hazelnut. I ain't mad at you.
I wake up on Sunday morning, mouth watering for that. For the cup of it. Now I want to show you and the folks at home how this coffee is not opened, but I have to share this with you. So I wake up. Hey Heather, would you like a cup of coffee? Yeah, honey, I would like a cup of coffee. I go to the coffee machine. I proceed to take the tray out, the little, because we got a Ninja. So I open the thing and I take out the filter, which is covered in
mold,
in 17 strands of mold, because I forgot that I left coffee grinds in there. All totally my fault. So somebody was like, "You can wash that off." I was like, "What? You can wash?"
No. For the record, you know what coffee pot I got. I have now had to soak my entire coffee pot in bleach because remember we just had this talk. I haven't been drinking coffee, and there was a nice patina of mold on the inside of it. There you go. So we both just did that. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all are hearing twin activity.
If y'all want to donate to my new coffee pot, somebody just send me a new coffee pot.
$sign TU.
Yo, this was $3 for this coffee. Thanks, Joe.
That's
and this is what
inflation.
This is a 12 ounce. 12 ounces of coffee was $3. This is ridiculous.
Oh Lord, have mercy, ladies and gentlemen. Jump in the comments. Let us know
where's
where
that
you're
weird
watching
echo
from.
coming from. Where's that echo coming from?
I don't know. There's an echo. There's an echo.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Hold on. Let me see if I'm messing up something here. Hold on. Let me see something.
All good though. It's all good. So
that should have stopped the echo.
It's gone.
Should have stopped it. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to jump right in. The first things first, we all know that the DNC at this point have lost their ever-loving minds, bro. We know at this point the Democrat National Party has gone off the deep end. Now, this was just 4 weeks ago, bro. I'm going to share my screen here. Y'all see that. This was just 4 weeks ago. Listen to this, bro. This is just a month ago.
The campaign and the party held a call to check in just hours ago. What can you tell us about what was said?
Well, Rev, I think the media is making the call out to be a lot more than what it was. It's a regularly scheduled call that we have with our party leaders to just update them on the state of the race, our path to victory. We talked about the convention that's coming up in Chicago and preparations for that. And I broke some news on the call, Rev. I told them that my kids made me promise to take them on a Disney cruise. So that's about all that came out of that call. But in all seriousness, going back to what the president said, he said he doesn't debate as well as he used to. But when he gets knocked down, he gets back up. And that's the real important part of understanding this.
Not get back up, you say?
Rev, since that debate and Joe Biden calling out the lies from
just hit the full screen button.
Convicted felon who is also liable of sexual assault in terms of Donald Trump. Our grassroots supporters have helped us raise $27 million. And you and I both know, because we both run for office, that people don't give up. These are small dollar donors. Grandma.
So I play that to say, we point this out to simply say, 4 weeks ago, he knew what was happening. He knew Joe wasn't in good shape. The entire DNC knew. All of their leadership knew that Joe wasn't in good shape. Yesterday, day before yesterday, what comes out is their talking points have been exposed. Isn't this interesting, bro? They have their actual DNC talking points. So you wonder why it's like they're drones. This is the actual DNC talking points that have been exposed.
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's address the first one. That Kamala was never the border czar, right? We that's what y'all are telling us, right? Hold on, let me get inside of our let's get inside of this. Oh no, we can't even do that now because that's right. We got kicked out of Instagram.
What you looking for?
Hold on, Instagram.com/. I was just gonna go to our Instagram.
Okay, I can do that.
Can you do that? Yeah, we need to do that. We need to do that. Well, the bottom line is that, I mean, who's doing the leaking? That's my first question. All right, here we go. At TU Conservative. No, that's not real. Okay.
July 27th.
Okay, yeah. Where's the other video? No, that's X, bro.
Ooh, you said Instagram.
That's
that might have been helpful.
TUC Twin. You can't log into that, bro. You can't log into that. That account don't exist.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
This page don't exist no more.
Hold on, I got you, bro. No, I logged into my account, but I got you right now. I'm looking for TUC
TUC
Twin.
Twin.
We should have had that together. There you go. Bang boogie.
All right, yeah. The White House Democrats instructing them. Let's go back one page, because what I want the folks to see is the clip we put up of the border czar right there. Yeah, the 5 minutes ago one, the white one in the middle.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Vice President Harris was not a border czar.
Meantime, Vice President and border czar Kamala Harris facing some backlash.
What he said about Harris and immigration was not true. She was never appointed border czar.
And this will be her first visit to the U.S.-Mexico border region since she was appointed as the border czar by President Biden.
People don't have to counter the misinformation. You already hear folks talking about the border czar. She wasn't the border czar.
President Biden tapped Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris, to be the border czar.
Now, she wasn't the border czar. That's what Republicans labeled her.
They were very critical of Kamala Harris, especially in her role as border czar.
Now what she's up against is folks lying about her border record, calling her a border czar.
Kamala Harris, who was appointed as the border czar.
The Biden team didn't declare her a border czar. They wanted her to work on kind of the root causes of immigration.
There has been so much criticism against Kamala Harris. You know, she was the border czar.
Calling her sort of the border czar, which wasn't necessarily the case.
So the border, if they were
unquote border czar.
All right,
well, so in real time, ladies and gentlemen, okay, in real time, you got to see the before and the after. Before Biden drops out, she's the border czar.
Right.
After, and then you have, like I said, and we're not making this up. This was DNC talking points got leaked. I don't know how Fox News got them. I don't know. Vice President was never appointed border czar. There's never been such a position. It didn't exist. Border czar title invented by Republicans.
Hold on, but let's do this so that way we don't have a misunderstanding with nobody. I'll just share my tab if you will, sir.
I got you. I'm looking for it. I don't see it down there. I don't see your tabbage. There you go. Oh, buddy. There you go. I mean, an emperor of Russia before 1917, a person appointed to government to advise on and coordinate policy in a particular area. And if we go back to this here, it says that the POTUS tasked her to lead admin's diplomatic root causes strategy in Central America, not border policy. Tasked with addressing push factors driving migrants to flee these countries, secure private sector investment, promoting democracy, economic opportunity, $5 billion in private sector investments, role focus on changing conditions in other countries, not U.S. border. But that we see was just disproven by the memo, by the meme we got over on the TUC Twins on Instagram. The media called her the border czar. So there is, and I don't know how Fox got it. You asked the question, who did the leaking? I don't know who did the leaking. Apparently somebody in the DNC was like, hey, y'all might want to see this. Y'all might want to take a quick gander at that. And that's what happened. So Fox News basically has the...
You said what?
Yeah. So no, what I was saying, they don't play the video the way I thought they were going to play the video. But the fact of the matter is the DNC has been exposed. The chairman of the DNC, which is odd to me, bro. Because you know who this guy Jamie is, right? Single mom, brought up to a single mom, raised by his grandparents in South Carolina, ended up going to Yale, of all places, to lead the party that says America is systemically racist and the black man can't succeed. That is beyond bizarre to me. How he can grow up in a single mother household, ascend to the point of going to Yale, and then lead up the Democratic Party.
He doesn't believe that. He doesn't believe that. See, you got to understand something. Once you get to a certain bag, once that account start looking a certain way,
but
you're gonna say what need to be said to can maintain that, because a lot of these people, They don't believe that. They don't. I mean, some of them do, but most of them and just honestly don't believe that because is you can't like you really genuinely can't believe that. Yeah, I attend Yale. You know, they're not against me per se, but the other black people. Like what?
Hold on. So I got where's it at? I have it. I just looked at this last night. Current leadership. Here you go. Share this tab instead. Pull that up if you will, sir. Pull that up. We're not talking about a guy who's done really anything in the private sector.
All right,
Born and raised in South Carolina.
Personal point of personal privilege.
Sir, granted.
I don't like his face.
Yeah.
I don't like his face. I don't like his face. I don't like his face.
Well, the fact of the matter is, he is the epitome, the exact epitome of what this country, you should think, born and raised in South Carolina, graduated from Yale, born and raised in Orangeburg, raised by his mother and grandparents. He attended a Baptist church in his youth. In 94, he was selected for the United States Senate Youth Program. How racist is that? He attends the Orangeburg Wilkinson High School, received a scholarship to Yale, where he majored in poli-sci. He graduated in 98, worked as a teacher for a year at a high school, and then was appointed chief operating officer of the College Summit, a nonprofit that helps low-income youth find a path to college. He earned his Juris Doctor in Georgetown University Law Center in 2004. He became politics. Jim Clyburn, floor operations, majority whip, executive director of the House Democrat Caucus, vice chair of the South Carolina Democrat Party, and then a lobbyist for the Podesta Group.
Yo, what's homeboy name from Florida that got done that was grimy in the hotel room?
Oh, yeah. Young, not Young. Was it Young?
I don't know, but he reminds me of that guy for some reason.
Florida.
No, you don't gotta look it up. It's just
I just want to know his name.
Something about him, something about his face just really irks me.
Andrew Gillum. Mr. Gillum.
You Gillum face.
He's Gillum in the face. But ladies and gentlemen, we only bring this up to point out that the DNC talking points have been exploited, and these are nothing more than talking points. When we come back on this other side of the commercial break, we're going to take a look at what's happening. The border we forgot. Y'all don't go nowhere. It's top of the morning right here on the Urban Conservative. Country illegally cast a ballot. It takes the power of your vote away. Visit onlycitizens.vote to find out how you can contact your legislature and get them to pass a citizens-only voting amendment. Again, visit onlycitizens.vote and defend your right to vote. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're back. It's top of the morning here on the Urban Conservative. All right, so something, bro, we haven't talked about it. I don't see anybody else talking about it. When was the last time you heard the term northern border? When was the last time you heard that term? Northern border, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. The reason I mentioned the term northern border is because Swanton Sector Chief Patrol Agent Robert Garcia reported this week that since October 1st, 2023, his agents apprehended more than 15,000 migrants. The astounding record of migrant apprehension this year reflects the vulnerability of the northern border with Canada. Garcia stated that agents apprehended more migrants who this year crossed illegally from Canada into eastern New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire than in the 13 previous years combined. Bro,
that is statistically insane. That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, and we're not talking about the best and the brightest. Swanton established yet another migrant apprehension record this June with 3,300 people.
So let me ask y'all this, audience. Let me ask y'all this, audience. Crime in certain Latin American countries has hit almost zero. Where are all the criminals? Where do y'all think all the criminals have gone in some of these Latin American countries? I'm just asking y'all to use your noodle. Like just wrestle up a few extra neurons this morning. I'm gonna need you to put the blunt down and ponder this for a second. Where do y'all think all the criminals have went? Where do you think they've gone? That crime, let's say there's a decrease in crime, an 80% decrease in crime in Venezuela. Where do you think all the criminals? You think they just was like, you know what? I ain't a criminal today.
So check this out.
Criminals don't stop criminaling
because they move. Chief Garcia previously reported that during fiscal year 24, his agents apprehended migrants from 85 countries, and some of those with direct ties to terrorism. You ready? The I've been everywhere man list. You ready? I've been to Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Angola, Argentina, Australia, Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, Belgium, Bolivia, Brazil, Cameroon, Canada, Chile, China, Colombia, Congo, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cuba, the Democratic Republic of Congo, the Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt, El Salvador, Equatorial Guinea. How in the hell you get to Canada from Equatorial Guinea? Eswatini, Finland, France, Georgia, Germany, Greece, Guatemala, Guinea, Guyana, Haiti, Honduras, Hungary, India, Iran, Iraq, Ireland, Israel, Italy, Jamaica, Jordan, Kazakhstan, Kosovo, Liberia, Lithuania, Mauritania, Mexico,
wait, what
Morocco.
are we doing right now? Why are you doing this?
That is all of the countries that these people from the northern border have been apprehended from: Mexico, Morocco, Nepal, the Netherlands, Nicaragua, Nigeria, Pakistan, Panama, Romania, Russia, Rwanda, Saudi Arabia, Senegal, South Africa, Spain, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Sweden, Syria, Taiwan, Togo, Turkey, Ukraine, United Kingdom,
so here's my question.
Venezuela, Vietnam, and Zimbabwe.
Here's my question. Why don't all the Democrats who think this country's so bad, why don't y'all go to those places? Where do you think it's better at? Like that's what I always ask. Like, where do you think it's better to be? You know, what country is your model for an ideal living space? It's just, where do you think that should be? I mean,
look, no disrespect, bro, but I don't even like the way some of these countries sound, bro. I don't want to end. I'm being real. I don't want to live nowhere with a stand at the end. I just don't. I don't want to do that. I just don't feel like there's burgers and fries and.
Oh no, there's burgers. There's mosquito burgers, fly burgers, rat burgers, mouse burgers. You ain't gonna get no good old prime USDA. You ain't gonna get that. Ain't no Wagyu in the store for your ass over there. You know, only Wagyu you gonna get is that sauteed mutt that you about to get. You ain't finna get no Wagyu nowhere. You know, ain't no Kobe, ain't none of that.
He said, "No, you ain't getting no Chuck." Like, nah.
Ain't Chuck, ain't no Prime, ain't no Select.
Mutton sector rose exponentially during the Biden-Harris administration. Garcia reported that the apprehensions during the month of April exceeded the combined annual totals of 2021 and 2022. Since Biden.
So let's just be clear about this. The reality of it is, there's two things that we need to address here with related to Kamala. She's not very well liked by her own folks on the left. She's not liked. Now, how do we know that? Let's go back to the primaries.
How many votes did she get in their primary? A big old donut.
Let's go back to the donut. Let's go back to when she was running. Let's go back to when she ran and debated Joe Biden.
She ain't get no delegates. She ain't got no delegates.
All right. So now
hold on. I'm gonna do this right now. Because since you mentioned that, right? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna share this tab, right? I'm gonna share this tab here. Hold on. Where to go? There you go. Hold on. Criminal justice. There it goes. Hold on. There you go. Hold on. This is straight from the debate. You see my screen?
Yeah.
That is disproportionately negatively impacting Black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana.
You ever smoked?
I have.
Okay.
Like I inhale. I did inhale.
She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
There you have it. And there was another thing from that debate where Joe Biden roasted her, like roasted her.
Yeah, she called him basically an old white racist in so many words. Like, you're just an old-timey racist-y. Yeah, I get it. Y'all, some of y'all are not engaged and informed in politics, so you're gonna vote from an emotional standpoint. We get to have our first, whatever she is, Blasian, whatever you want to call her.
Yeah, they called her Jamindian.
Jamindian, that's a new one.
Yeah, Jamindian.
And that's another thing. It's funny how now all of a sudden Indians are African Americans. Like, it's just now all of a sudden there's this, we just gonna forget the last 60 years that we act like they different than us. And then when we've been saying, everybody's the same, it's just a variance of languages and cultural things and blah, blah, blah. Now all of a sudden it's like, she's one of us. No, y'all not like us. Y'all not like us.
The sad part about this, bro, ultimately, is that and I'm glad. Well, I'll say the thing that I'm glad about is that there are a lot of black folks who are not falling for it, bro. There's a lot of people that are like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna buy that. And hold on, I'm gonna do it right now. There was a copy link. Joe Biden did call her out. I remember that. Yeah. He called out her criminal record. He called out the fact that under her administration, she had schools that she did not desegregate. She had things that she just did not do, but she's supposed to be for black folks. I don't get it. And this comment right here, I'm done. I am done. Shouts out to Crystal Creel Cart. Shouts out to Crystal for that. Yeah, I would keep my eyes down too. There's one other thing on this whole Kamala thing that we're going to touch on, bro.
Hold on. Are we doing a Grammy guide tonight, or are we doing that now?
No, that's right now.
I thought that was on the flyer for tonight.
No, that's on the flyer for this morning. That's the Grammy guy right now. That's
all right. Do that.
That's this guy right here. And this
I gotta take a quick break. Me personally, I'll be right back.
All right. Grammy Award-winning rapper Swae Lee. I don't know who he is. I don't listen to Swae Lee, but apparently this is a highly popular rapper by the name of Swae Lee has come out against Democrat presidential candidate Kamala Harris on Saturday, telling people do not vote for her. Do your research on that whole camp. It remains unclear as to what Lee was referring, though it could be her record as a prosecutor in California. He later reposted a video during the DNC presidential debates where Tulsi Gabbard called her out on her prosecutorial abuses. That's the video we just played. Now, Swae Lee of Ray Shremmen performs on stage he performed at the Rolling Loud at Hollywood Park. The fact of the matter is, the Democrats think they have these young people in the bag. The Democrats have made the assumption that because they're Democrats, these young folks are just going to fall for it hook, line, and sinker. And I don't think it is going to go that way, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't think that they are really counting on the fact that this generation, this younger generation, are not falling for the okie doke. They're not going for the banana in the tailpipe. Yes, sir. Yes,
who and what did Swae Lee get a Grammy for? What is he saying?
Being a part of the group Ray Shremmen. Ray Shremmen? I don't know. I don't listen to it. I don't know.
What is the name of the group?
Ray Shremmen. Shremmen, type in R-A-E.
Ray Shremmerd.
Shremmerd? I guess.
It's a hip hop duo. Okay, I don't even know how to say that. Ray Shremmerd is an American hip hop duo consisting of brother Swae Lee and Slim JXMMI, which I'm gonna assume is Jimmy. Both whom originate from Tupelo, Mississippi. They signed a recording track with record producer Mike Will made it. Label Ear Drummers Record and an imprint on Interscope. Okay. Active from 2009, but what are the hits? I'm trying to understand.
You would not know anything about any of that.
Okay, let's see. Discography. Okay, 2010 to 2012. Career beginnings, Dem Outta Straight Boys. Okay, 2015. Go ahead. I've never heard of them, so I'm just trying to figure out who's what and what's what. The group performed local shows. The group took their new name as Ray Shremmerd, derived from Will Made 15 eardrummers by spelling words backwards.
There you go. So that's the group. I have no idea. I don't listen to it, but check this out. This is what I was saying about the idea that younger people are starting to snap out of it. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm going to just be real honest with this. She's a black woman.
Yeah.
Yo, do you see the reaction of the other young people?
Wait, go back.
That's what I don't want to go too far back here. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Why?
He just asked, are you voting for Kamala Harris? And she said, yeah. He says,
I'm going to just be real honest with this. She's a black woman.
Yeah.
It goes back to not Kim folk. I think it goes back to what somebody was saying, where it's not voting for someone, but majority will vote for somebody else just.
Hold on. Let me line this out.
I think majority.
Is it only because she a black woman?
Yeah.
Do you not see how that's a bad idea?
Elaborate.
Okay, so we're in 3 proxy wars with some of the most powerful leaders in the world. She failed at the border, in which we have an estimation of 15 to 20 million people illegally into this country. That is literally overtaking and bankrupting Chicago to the tune of over $400 million per year, and they're in a deficit. Oakland is going out of business. San Francisco ditto. California, $65 billion deficit. New York, they're literally cutting trash, in which they are the rattiest, dirtiest city, and they've taken up resources as far as free healthcare, free hotels to the tune of $600 a day. They're literally taking over your schools. Your taxpayer dollars are going to fund the migrant crisis. She was supposed to be in charge of this. We have a failing economy. Every single day I see people getting on the internet talking about $30 an hour is the new minimum wage, because inflation is fucking out of control. At one point, it was at almost 10%.
Come on, bro. These younger folks are not falling for the okie doke. They're not having it, ladies and gentlemen. And the fact of the matter is, the more we can talk about policy, I don't think we need to be out here talking about her, her escapades with Montel Williams and Willie Johnson and all of that stuff. We don't need to be doing that. We don't need the sexualized memes of her. We need to be talking about her policy failures, just like that young man pointed out to the lady. We have a terrible southern border. Now y'all know this morning, because we covered it, we have a terrible northern border. We have a terrible economy, inflation almost at 10% at one point. Can you imagine Kamala Harris sitting across from Xi Jinping? Can you imagine Kamala Harris sitting across from Vladimir Putin, and any one of these people being afraid or thinking that she has any level of force? Do you think this woman, just because she was a DA, that doesn't take away from the fact that you don't become a DA with no work? I'll admit that. But when you did get the job, what people found out is it was terrible working for you. Even in the White House, it was terrible working for her. How do I know that? Because all we got to do, right? All we got to do is come over here. Hold on, where's it at? I have it somewhere over here. Here we go. The truth is, nobody wanted to work with her. There you go. You got it right there on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is, nobody wanted to work with her. Her staff exodus reignites questions about her leadership style and her future ambitions. Harassment and retaliation claims during Kamala Harris's time as California's top cop led to over $1.1 million in settlements. Not a healthy environment. Kamala Harris's office rife with dissent. June 30, 2021. So there you have it. This is not somebody people are inspired to work for. And the Democrat Party is just being told to drone on and do this, ladies and gentlemen. But tonight, we're actually going to dig into that in detail. You've been rocking with us here on Top of the Morning on the Urban Conservative. Don't forget, tonight at 8 p.m., it goes down. We are going to be talking about all things Kamala Harris tonight at 8 o'clock on the Urban Conservative podcast. For my twin brother, Raheem Architect Soto, I am Abdul Ali. Y'all have been rocking with us here on Top of the Morning. Have a positive and productive rest of the day, folks. Peace.